My people, I've come through for another extraordinary, um, another extraordinary blooming live. What's going on there? I'll wait till I get a few people in here to talk about what I'm going to talk about in a sec. Yeah, my people, Sparrow's here for spontaneous live. You know, I told you I would do these spontaneous lives to react to events, and I am doing spontaneous lives to react to events. Yeah, I'm doing them. Wait till we get a few more people come through, because we've got things to talk about here. We've got very important things to talk about on this Sparrow's Spontaneous Live. Yeah, I can see little Angela Kelly was in the chat there. Oh, check out a thing at 2 o'clock. Latest at 2 o'clock. We'll check it out. Meantime, I'm waiting for some people to come through on a spontaneous live. Let's see the spontaneous live, what we've got to say here. Yeah, waiting for the people. Sunday, innit? They're coming through slowly, but we need to get them through to talk about this new developments. The Sparrow spotted the new developments, and he is doing it. Yeah, he's doing it. The people are coming through now. Good afternoon to Manny Guy. Good afternoon to Mark Lines. Keeping it straight indeed. Yeah, he's keeping it straight. They're coming through now. And then I'll talk about what I've got to say about the new developments. We got the Gavin Laidlaw. How you doing, Gavin? Whoa, Gavin Laidlaw. Yeah, we're waiting for these people to come through. We're waiting for them to come through. Indeed we are. Good afternoon. Yeah, they're good. They're coming through now, a bit thick and fast now. We're getting more people coming through. And then the Sparrow will tell you what this new development is and what the Sparrow thinks of it. Yeah, what the Sparrow thinks of this new development. Yeah. Wait till we get up to double figures, and then I'll just go straight into it. So I'm going to be talking a few more times about this new development. Yeah, it's regarding the bare knuckle boxing and that scenes. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait to get another. Yeah, we're into double figures, right? I'm going to start talking about it. People will start coming in, and I will repeat it again and again, but I'll check it out in the chat. There's people coming through. Good. I can start talking about the subject, my take on things with this thing and that, and yeah, I've just spotted. Right, I'm going to start talking about the new development. Yeah, Sparrow promises that he does spontaneous lives, and as things happen to events, the Sparrow does them. This was a spontaneous live, wasn't planned or nothing, but due to the new developments, I spotted a video by one of the bare knuckle boxers, yeah, Bobby Barclay Mackie, yeah, from Bobby Barclay Mackie, and I thought I've got to do a spontaneous live to talk about this new event, like. Anybody in the chat here who hasn't already subscribed to the Sparrow channel, subscribe to the Sparrow channel if you want to get kept in the loop about spontaneous lives that is discussing recent events. Okay, I'm going to start talking about the thing. Right, I just clocked a video from Donny Mackie. I don't know if he's watching this in his house or whatever, and he's talking like he's not going to be doing the bare knuckle boxing. The way he's coming across in this video is he's not going to be doing the bare knuckle boxing fight on the 19th of March. And it sounds to me like, I'll tell you what, it sounds to me exactly what happened, right? And I'm going to talk about this through previous experience. You know, the Sparrow, I'm talking about donkeys years ago, like, right? I'm going to tell you exactly what I think has happened, right? He's went out and he said he had COVID and all that, yeah? You know, the COVID thing he tested positive for and all that. He said he was doing a bit of training indoors or whatever. He might have been doing something. Like, you know, he's doing something. Right. But what he's done is he's went in to meet the fellas, you know, the training team. I think it was Stuart, Dempsey. I don't know if James was with Stuart on this day. And one of the other new bare knuckle boxers on the scene. So he went into the gym, right? Or whatever it is, doing his way, right? And they put him through a severe training session, right? You know, like a severe training session. So what happened is the geezer said, this is Donny Mackie, like he says when he got home he felt sick and all that, and I think he spewed up some spinach and all that. And he's now talking like, oh, I won't be doing the fight. It's coming across like that. I think he's going to meet Stuart Dempsey or whatever in the next day or two or whatever. Donny boy, I'll tell you exactly what happened to you there. This is a well-known phenomenon. I've had it myself. Hundreds and thousands of people get this. It's like when you over exercise, sudden exertion and all that. It's like you get put through a severe session. You see all these guys that are doing their army training and all that, right? They go in there and they think they're quite fittish, right? But when they go through the training and they go on a severe, what do you call it, severe yomp or something, you know, when you do severe exercise, a sudden session, you feel like sick. I've done it. I used to get it in the gym. Like I'd go into the cars, and I'd be kneeling, I'd be squatted on the floor holding on to something, and I thought I was going to die. Like I was killing myself. You get it? It's the oxygen thing and all that. There's a load of factors. But that thing, like, mate, it sounds to me like you got a good training session, right? I'm talking about put you through it, like, and you've just felt what hundreds and thousands of people feel and they get sometimes. You get it. You don't get it all the time, but you get it. But don't let that. I mean, I could be wrong, but the chances are, from what I'm hearing, is, I mean, I hear you on the video as well, Donny boy, and you look. Well, put it this way, you look okay to me there. I don't know what happened, but I think this thing frightened you when you had that severe training session, and then you came back, spewed your guts up and all that. And I don't know if you don't know about that, but when you go right through the mango, they've put you through it with that other guy probably sparring and all that. That's what happens. Like, you might even get it again. So what you've got to do as well is you've got to drink fluids and all that. You've got to drink fluids before you go to train. If you think you're doing a training session and it's severe in that, say your trainers can have a minute or something, can have a minute's rest or something. But you've went through a severe training session, and you've had what I think, in my opinion, what loads of people get. You think you're going to die. It's like it's the worst feeling on earth. I had that in the gym. I used to get it in the gym years ago. I'd go into the cars in the gym, and I'd be like that. I'd be squatting in the deck, thinking I'm going to pass it. Right? You have it for a few minutes and all that. Then the oxygen and all that gets back to your napper or whatever. There's a few things like that affect it. Take on board some hydration. But I think you're panicked, fella. Okay, don't get me wrong, you had the COVID thing and all that, yeah. But this thing about the other day when you spewed up and all that, that's probably because you've not been doing what you were doing exactly up until then. And what these guys have done, your trainers, they've just stepped the training up another level. They've stepped it up to another level, a hard level, and you've had what thousands of people get. Thousands of people get that. Like, you know, with the exercise, when you go right through it, I'm talking about really, really go for it. You think you're going to die. You think, I've had it loads of times in the gym. I'm squatted on the deck, like, and I think, I'm going to die. I am dying, right? That's what you think in your mind and all that. It's a physical thing as well, like the effects of the lack of oxygen or whatever. You've got to breathe as well. When you get that, go outside into the fresh air and all that. You'll feel hot. You'll be on the deck. You think I'm going to pass it. I thought I'm going to pass it. I've had it before. You think I'm going to pass it. This is going to kill me. But don't panic. I mean, I'm just giving you my take on it. I think you've had that session, that training session, like the symptoms exactly what I'm describing. You've experienced them. I've had it myself, and loads of other people. Anybody that's done like physical exercise really severely, had a severe workout in the gym, weight training, all different types of things. It's overexertion, sudden overexertions, a good training session, and it can just hit you. It hits you. You think I'm going to die in a minute. I've had it myself. I've been on my blooming on the deck, squatted down, holding on to something, going, oh God, I'm gonna die, like I'm gonna die, blooming hell. I've had it. And then it goes after a wee while. It goes. And I think you might have been affected by that. I might be wrong, but listening to you talking and all that on your video, Donny Mackie, I think you should go have another training session, like similar to the one you had. Take on board some fluids and all that before you go. Take fluids at your training session and see how you go. But I think it's a bit premature to be throwing the towel in. It's a bit premature, man. As I say to you, I'm not trying to be funny, like anybody will tell you, people that even, guys that join the army and all that, like for army training, they go in there and they think they're fit, doing the army training and all that. I'm talking about for experience. They go in and they go out in a yomp, like a yomp, a long march, or a run, yeah, like backpacks on and all that. And they're all lying on the ground, spewing up sick. They all think they're dying. They're like that. Yeah, it's a thing you get with over exertion, sudden exertion, and you've not done it before. You've not reached that level of fitness, putting your body through it. So I think don't panic, Donny. I think that was very premature, that video you made, what you were saying there. Very premature. You should talk to your trainers. If I was you, I'd get on the blower to James Mitchell and Stuart Dempsey and say, look, hang on a minute, fellas. Yous are my trainers. You tell me what you think. Because I think you've just jumped the gun there. Now it's out there, isn't it? You're going to have some fella tonight going, oh, he's no fighting now. Well, what's the score, man? I think you should have spoke to your trainers and all that before posting that video. Should have spoke to your trainers, I think. So I don't know, have you actually pulled it now, Donny? Have you actually pulled it? I don't know, it's a bit ambiguous there, whether you pulled it or what have you. Oh, well, I don't know. I think you should have, I think you've done it a bit too quick if you've pulled it. If you've actually pulled it at the minute, I can't understand that. I cannot understand that. Like, that thing I've just explained to you, I would have a bet. If I was a betting man, I would stick lolly on it, that what you've experienced is just what thousands of people experience. Yeah, don't get me wrong, you had the COVID thing and all that, yeah, but that's severe training session, whatever, that could be what done that to you. That's what done that to you. Yeah, maybe you should have built up to it a wee bit, but I think it was still premature to pull out at this stage. Yeah, I hope you've not pulled out, because I think this thing like, excuse me, just had a bit of fluff going on my keyboard. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think at this stage of affairs, I think what you should do is go back to your trainers, to James Mitchell and Stuart Dempsey. They know all about this stuff. I'm not an expert, but all I'm saying to you is at this stage of the affairs, I think that you have experienced what I just explained there. Yeah, I've had that before myself. Had that many a time years ago in the gym, doing training. Yeah, I was on the deck squatted. I thought, yes, you feel sick as well and all that. Nausea. Sometimes people actually are sick, but I had the nausea thing and I thought, oh, I'm dying. This is killing. I actually thought I was dying. Like, that's how bad it is. So that thing can give you a little, shake you up a bit, but don't panic. Don't panic. Yeah, don't panic, man. Don't panic. Think of it's a very temporary thing, man. Very temporary thing. Yeah, I had to come on and do this extraordinary live about that. Spontaneous live. If anybody has not already subscribed to the Sparrow channel, subscribe to it, because I do these spontaneous lives like this one. I do them at 10 minutes notice. So if you subscribe, you will get the notification and you will know about the spontaneous lives. So subscribe to the Sparrow channel, hit the notification bell, and you will be in the loop for spontaneous lives at 10 minutes notice. 10 minutes notice. I'm going to put the link in a minute, but hang on, let me just see this thing. Let me see some comments. Yeah, you'll just have to wait before you jump on. The Sparrow's talking at the minute, so just keep yourselves calm. The Sparrow, yeah, Android, oh, darling, I'll fight him. Yeah, you fight him, man. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so at the moment, let's see if we can find something on it here. I've gone back up the chat a bit. Let's see, I'm going up the chat to see some comments. Oh, Mo's doing that thing for me. Click the like button, please, Trips. Ah, thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Yeah, there's a little lady called Kirsty. I think she's at the hospital now. She's at the hospital. She's making recoveries. Hope you're getting well, darling. Yeah, hope you're recovering all right. Yeah, see, there's questions here. Donny pulling out. I think it's a bit ambiguous now. I mean, I think the geezer, Donny boy, he had that thing which I just explained there. You know them symptoms. He said symptoms, but that thing. Like, let me explain it this way. He had the COVID thing. Okay, that's one thing. Right, he had that, right? But when he went into that gym and had that severe workout, right? COVID or no COVID, the COVID probably didn't help it. But even if you never had COVID, what I just explained to you there about this nausea, think you're going to die feeling sick and all that, that is what you get. You get with a severe bout of physical exercise. Yeah, you can get it if you've been put through the mango. And it's like, you get it, you're on the deck squatted, you think you're going to die. I've had it myself a few times. Yeah, it's a terrible feeling. It's like you think you're going to die. It frightens you. And I think he's experienced that. I don't know if it's his first time experiencing that type of feeling. Could be. And that's why he's like sort of panicked, I think. He's talking like, I mean, I would like to think that he'll go through another severe training session or a couple, and then make a decision. I think I don't know whether he said he's not going to be fighting in the 19th for what. What's the score, Donny boy? Are you going to be fighting on it? What I'm trying to say is, have you thrown the towel in today, or are you going to talk to your trainers? Are you going to do another couple of training sessions or something? See if you don't get the same exact symptoms again, like, then you carry on. But it looks to me like, I don't know if you're throwing the towel in at the moment. Yeah, you're throwing the towel in at the moment. Right, let's check. I've got a comment here. He's not pulled out. He's going to see how his breathing goes. He's meeting Stuart and James tomorrow. See, okay. I hope that's the case. Like, but I don't think he should have posted that video. He should have just kept stum about it. He could have kept stum till he meets his trainers and all that. Because at the moment, they're all going to be saying he's pulled out. He's pulled out the thing. Well, what did he have to do that video for like that? Donny boy, you made a blunder there on public relations and social media. You've got to know how to manage your social media. Yeah? See your trainers and all that. You shouldn't have bothered doing that video. Like, about that stuff. You should have kept that stum, man. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. Like Kirsty says. Yeah. I think my first gym session was like that. That's right. That's what it is. I think the guy, see, there's a difference between being fitish. You know, fit, he says he's been training a lot and is fit, you know, like before this happened. But see, when you go through a proper session, just exactly what I explained I experienced, and people experience. A lot of athletes and people that train, when you put through a severe session, you feel like you're going to die. You feel sick. You're on the deck. You feel like you might either spew up. You also think you're going to pass out. That's the scary one. You think you're going to pass out. I've had it. And that's what I think he experienced. He's not experienced that. He says he's quite fit and all that. But when they're putting through his paces with the other guy sparring or whatever they were doing, they're putting through his paces, and he's just experienced that feeling. He's just going to, it's just one of these things, like, you get it when you hit a certain level. So I think Kirsty's right about that thing. Yeah, she said, oh yeah, I think my first gym session was like that, but I wasn't used to physical exercise. Yeah. So even if you are quite fittish, if you get put through the mango, and put through your paces, you can get that thing I was just explaining about. The feeling of, I think I'm going to die here, and I think I'm going to pass out and all that. You'll be on the deck and all that, squatted down, like going, it's a nasty feeling, but it's just one of these things you get. You get loads and loads and loads and loads of people get it all the time. And it's quite, if you've never had it before, it can be quite scary, but it is nothing to worry about, really. I mean, it could be something else, but I doubt it. I think that's what it was. He had the COVID, yeah. So he was isolating and all that. He wasn't doing what he usually does. But even if he never had the COVID, I reckon if they put him right through his paces and he take him to the next level, he would still have experienced this thing, because there's fit and then there's fit, yeah. There's levels of fitness. You can get some people that are quite fit, but when you get put through a severe session, a severe training session, you will experience what I just said there. So really, that's what I think happened, and he should talk to his trainers and all that. But I still think he's made a very, very big mistake by going online and putting that out there, because people are now going to be saying that he has pulled out of the fight, when that doesn't seem to be the case from what I'm reading from Kirsty there. She's saying he's going to meet Stuart and James tomorrow. Why blooming do that video and stick it online, Donny boy? What are you doing? Huh? Who does that? Huh? Yeah, I'm going to do a quiz. Yeah. Why do a video and stick it online, Donny boy? See who's the first one to get this one right. Who does this? This is an impersonation. Right, I'll just say something and say, Donny boy, you shouldn't have done that video and put it online. Huh? Who does that? Anybody in the chat got an idea? I'm just guessing. A guess for that one. Any YouTubers know who I was doing there? Anybody guess? This is an impersonation. Nobody's got the answer yet. No. Yeah, it's just an impersonation of somebody who does a YouTube thing. Yeah, the Sparrow Spontaneous Lives put it out there. Yeah, Kirsty's gave us good information. So at the moment, if Donny boy's watching this, I think you should get your camera out or your laptop, yeah, make another video, like a 2-minute video or something, and say, look, I'm going to be speaking with my trainers and all that, and I'm going to be doing another, whatever I do, another session or whatever. I'm still bang on for the 19th. Yeah, even if it ends up you don't, but you've stuck that unambiguous video out there, Donny boy, and it's no good, mate. It's no good. You've got to do. I think you've got to do another video and say, look, forget about that. What I said earlier. I'm going to see my trainers tomorrow, I'm going to go through that another training sessions and all that, and then I'll get back to you. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm still down for the 19th of March. That thing, exactly. I'm going to put the link in a minute, see if some people want to go in. But this is as far as experience from previous experience, right? Yeah, yeah. You get it. I've got experience with these things, especially. Look, I'll give you an example. You know, guys that are in the armed forces, when they join the armed forces, right? Some guys they go in they go in, they think they're fit. You know, they've done a bit of training and all that. Then when they go in to do their training, you know, they go through their training, like they go on yomps, you know, you stick backpacks on your back and all that. You do like 15-mile yomps or hills and all that. Sometimes 20-mile yomps, yeah. You know, got the backpack or the gear, running about like, and they're all on the deck, you know, on the deck, like at the end of it, and they all think they're going to die. Like they're off, you get that feeling of sickness, going to pass out and all that. Athletes as well that do a high exertion training, they experience the same thing as well. It's like the oxygen and all that. There's a load of things like, but basically it's a very scary feeling. You think you're going to pass out when you go through training, you know, like a severe training session. He's had a severe training session. He spewed up when he got back to his house. And now he's probably not experienced that thing where you think you're going to pass out and all that. And he's panicked. Captain Mannering, what are you doing panicking, man? You've got to check it up out with your trainers a bit more and all that. Meet them tomorrow or whatever. But you're going to, in the meantime, I don't think you should have made that video, Donny boy. They're all going to be turning round now and saying that you're through the towel in. You should have waited till you see your trainers. So if I was you, I'd get on that, fit your camera out or your laptop or whatever you use, do a video, and put 2-minute video and say, look, that video I made, it was a bit sort of, how can I put it, presumptuous. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk to my trainers and we're going to assess the situation. I'm on course for the 19th of March. And if there's any changes before then, you can let people know. But I don't know what you've done at the minute, fella, because it's up in the air. It's up in the air at the minute. All them people out there now think that you are not going to be fighting on the 19th of March. Yeah, that's what's happened. Now I'm going to put the link in. Yeah. So anybody that knows anything about physical exercise and all that will know exactly what I was talking about them symptoms. You know, them symptoms or whatever you call it. The feeling of sickness, passing out, think you're going to die. I've done it myself in the gym years ago. And the first time it happens to you, you think, I think that's exactly what you experience, fella. And you've just sort of panicked. So I'm sticking a link in and I'll see who comes on. Somebody else might know about this thing. Sparrow's experienced it many a time years ago. Athletes experience it all the time. I'll stuck the link in. The link is there. The link is there for whoever wants to jump on. I'll let other people have their say on this. Yeah, let people have their say. People will come through. Anybody can come through and give me their thoughts on it. I mean, I've sort of, I've just gave my thoughts on it. Oh, Dom knows about it. Dom knows all these things. Let's see what Dom says. Hi, Dom.
How we doing, mate? All right? How we doing? Well, listen, mate, I was just going to say about wee Bobby, right? See, the thing is, there's no one is on this planet that hasn't done the wrong thing at one point in their lives, right? So I've seen a couple of videos last night that made me fucking sick, right? It's on the verge of bullying, and it's not right. Now, the boy's done the wrong thing. You should just let the boy go away, regroup, and hopefully redeem himself, you know what I mean? Instead of fucking every day online making videos, sickening videos, do you know what I mean? Will make somebody mentally fucking ill. Do you know what I mean? It's not right. And as I said, it's not, every one of us on here is guilty of doing the wrong thing at one point or another. Nobody's perfect. So at the end of the day, he's made a mistake. I'm pretty sure he's sorry about it. He understands probably what he's done, and he's away licking his wounds now. So instead of kicking a guy when he's down, when you kick a guy, that's bullying. When you're kicking a guy when he's down, it's bullying. So please, people, going to stop making these sickening fucking videos about Bobby. It's not right. Know what I mean? The guys get issues.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
I never knew people had made videos about him. I mean, I know James was on last night asking, James Mitchell was offering to put him up, like in his house and all that, like to help him out and that. But I never knew anybody was like making like videos about him and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's not right. It needs to stop, man. That can't happen. You know what I mean? That is bullying, and it's people that don't even know him. Right? It's not these people who are making the videos. Bobby's done nothing to them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Bobby's not done anything to them at all. So I don't understand why they're jumping on it and making these videos. But
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I just hope they stop it.
Other thing, this is just Mike. Give me your take on this, right? What do you call it? We've got the other guy, Donny boy. He trains with James Mitchell and all that,
Yep.
Right? He's made a video today, and I looked at the video and this is just. I mean, I'm not an expert, but this is my sort of take on it, right? He's went for it. He said that COVID thing and all that, right?
Yeah.
Had the test, he was positive and all that, and he's been isolating for a couple of weeks, I think, or whatever it is. So he's not been doing like what he was doing before, But when the guys came down the other day, they put him through a sudden session with another box, no one of the boxers, bare knuckle boxers, a guy So they've got him in there, and he said it was a really, a thingy session.
A hard going one.
Intense session. And then he went back to his house. He was breathing and all that. And he went back to his house, and then he said he spewed up or something, spinach or whatever. And then he's made this video and said, it's sounding, he's not come out 100% crystal clear, that he's throwing the towel in for the 19th. And the first thing I thought is straight away, because I've actually experienced this thing a few times, when I was younger. I used to go to the gym, and I went over the top, a training session, and I'd do too much, and I'd get squatted down the deck, and I thought, I'm going to die. I thought, I'm dying. I'm going to pass out. And
I felt that before. You get all lightheaded, and you're sweating, and
you don't.
I've walked out the ring. I've walked out the ring and spewed the contents of my stomach up right there and then. Do you know what I mean? That just happens when you push yourself beyond that point, which is what you need to do. You need to push yourself to the point of failure. Do you know what I mean? That's what you need to do.
Well, I think he's just experienced that for the first time. That sickness.
He's got a fright.
And I think it's frightening him, because he's saying, I don't think, like he's saying, he's not saying it 100% crystal clear. I think he's now going to meet his trainers tomorrow. But I think he's just experienced. I remember when I first happened to me years ago, I still remember it. I thought I was going to die. I was in the cars in the gym. I went squatted down the cars here, I'm grabbing the toilet thing. I never spewed up or nothing, but I just thought, I'm dying. I thought, I'm dying, man. And I don't know how long I was there for, a couple of minutes. And then
you're just sweaty, lightheaded.
And all that sort of thing,
and it's dehydration as well.
Yeah,
dehydration could be dehydration.
I think that might be what happened to me. When that happened to me,
he's maybe not hydrating properly, rehydrating right. He's maybe not got enough water in him. Do you know what I mean?
Because I think that's what I've done. I didn't used to hydrate a lot. I used to see people with bottles of water and all the stuff in the gym, and I wasn't clued up in it. So I think I've done a severe session. I was probably dehydrated as well, right? And you feel like you're going to die. It does shake you up when you get that feeling thing.
That's what it is, it's dehydration.
Yeah, so I think myself that he's just jumped the gun. He's panicked. This is just my take on it,
Probably. He's the guys who train him, they'll know better than anybody if he's fit or not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think
the guys who see him every day, they'll know if he's fit or if he's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he just made a mistake posting that video. He'd have been better just.
I didn't see the video this morning. I've not really watched much this morning. It's just, I just wanted. I seen you were live, so I wanted to say that for me, Bobby. You know what I mean? These people need to stop. I think these videos. End of the day, like I said, we've all made mistakes. We've all done the wrong thing at some point in our lives. You know what I mean? It's time to move on. You know what I mean? So get off his back. You know what I mean? The people who are making the videos, Bobby never done anything to them. So get off his back. That's what I've got to say, man. It's not fair. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. There's Lucifer. All right, Lucifer.
How are we doing, bro? What's happening, brother?
Is he
You all right, mate? I don't know if he's asleep.
I think he's asleep there, isn't he?
You all right, bro?
I tell you what.
Oh.
I think he's not looking good, so I'll leave him off.
I don't think he's feeling very well. No, I don't. I think he was saying. I think he wasn't feeling very well recently. So.
Yeah. It's no worth him coming on if he's not too well and all that. Like, you know.
Nah,
like,
no, definitely not, mate.
Yeah, so people should leave Bobby alone. I mean, I think James is doing a good thing, like try to help him out. You know, James Mitchell. Like,
well, at the end of the day, these are people that were affected by it, right? Well, whatever went on, right? Their names get dragged into it as well. So they're willing to let things slide and offer their hands out to me, Bobby. Then I don't see why other people just can't get off his back as well. You know what I mean? There's enough pressure on him just now, and especially the pressure he put on himself recently. Do you know what I mean? And as I said, the people who are getting involved, Bobby never done anything to them, so they've got they've got no reason or right to be making the videos they're making. It's not on, man. It's brilliant. See when you kick a guy when he's down. When you kick a guy when he's down, that's brilliant. Do you know what I mean? So it's time to get off his back, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But that thing we were talking about, really, you know, that thing about the thing we're talking about, the over-exertion thing and all that.
Overtraining.
You've had it before, have you, Don, as well?
Many times, mate. As I said, many times I've walked at a ring or walked at a training session and just the contents of my stomach's just came out and I've just started sweating uncontrollably. I've had to get into the motor, get up the road as fast as I can and get in, lie on the couch. You know what I mean? Feeling sorry for myself. You wake up the next day and you're fine.
Yeah, have you had that feeling as well, like you think you're going to pass out, you know, you're going to pass out and all that? Like
it's dehydration and the fact that you've got I mean, you've just totally, see when you push yourself to the point where you're you feel as if you're going to collapse.
That's it, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely, man. So I hope Donny.
But that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing to be doing. That's a good thing to be doing. Do you know what I mean? That's you're pushing your body. Then you know your body's getting pushed to the max. Then.
That's right. So hopefully Donny Boy's watching this. He might be watching this. He'll probably be moaning, but as he's watching it, he'll be moaning. Yeah, but Donny Boy. Talk to your trainers, Donny Boy, tomorrow. It's like loads of people get that. Even Don was explaining it.
Everybody who trains like that, right, they're going to get pushed to that point. That's the whole. You're going to get pushed to that point in a fight. So at the end of the day, they need to push you to that point when you're training. It's just and his trainers will obviously they'll know that and they'll explain that to him if he's worried about it. But they'll know better than anybody if he's fit enough to fight or not. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. They spend all the time with him and they're experienced enough guys to know that the difference between a fit fighter and a guy who's up for it and one that isn't.
Yeah. We'll just say again, just to everybody out there, you lay off Bobby. You know, Bobby K, man, he's gone through a lot of things and that. Bobby
exactly.
Try and contact James Mitchell because James Mitchell is reaching out to give you a hand, you know, with accommodation, training and all that. Yeah, the offer there from James Mitchell.
That's what he needs. He needs to get out of his own area. He needs to get out of the area that he's in. He needs to get away from. See, the thing is, right, in my opinion, right, Bobby needs a 12-step programme. He doesn't need a 12-foot ring, right? But that's just my opinion. Right? That's just my opinion. It might not be everybody else's. They might want to see him getting fighting and whatever else, right? To me, I just don't see what good can come in it, right? But at the end of the day, it's up to Bobby. what he wants to do and stuff like that. So if he's up for it and that's what he's adamant that he's doing, then he's better off getting out the place that he's in, getting rid of people who are clean. Do you know what I mean? Clean people, stay with it. Like, listen to them. Don't try and talk. Listen to these people, Bobby, man. Right? Just listen to them, son. Because with what I tried, you don't listen. That's your biggest. You've got 2 years in one mouth for a reason, son. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you don't listen. So learn to listen, and he'll start getting more. He'll start getting better. Do you know what I mean, Bob? I think Bobby thinks he knows it all at the moment, but he's getting me guys experienced anyway. So
but the thing
hopefully
is, if he's going to go ahead with the fight, and he's, Bobby in his own mind, if he thinks, I'm going to go ahead with the fight, at least he's better off to take up James Mitchell offer, move to Edinburgh way. You know where James lives, where he lives. He won't tolerate
things. I mean, he'll not tolerate any bullshit. Do you know what I mean? And neither will Stuart Dempsey. Do you know what I mean? None of the boys will tolerate any shite off him, and that's probably better because I've got a soft spot for him. You know what I mean? And I think a few other people did have as well. So it's hard. I don't know. It's just I feel bad for him. I just feel bad for him. Right? I feel terrible for him. He made a mistake. He done the wrong thing. Right? He done the wrong thing. But we've all done the wrong thing. You know what I mean? It's those of So end of the day, man, he's still a fucking relatively young guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best of lives. He's not the best upbringings. He's maybe not got the same levels of maturity as somebody else has. Is like somebody else's age. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
true
but
enough.
because of that, you've got to make allowances on that. But see, because like I'm an ex-addict, right? So at the end of the day, all I wanted for wee Bobby was to see him clean. That was it. That's all I want to see for him. I want to see him drug-free and living his life. That's all I want for the boy. You know what I mean? And I'm gutted. I'm gutted the way things have turned out. But there's no level of trust there with me anymore. But hopefully, he can build that trust up with somebody else, and they'll help him through the things that he needs to get through in order to get yourself clean and stay clean. Do you know what I mean? 12-step programs work, right? If a 12-step program did the work, then there'd be no AA, there'd be no NA or no Gamblers Anonymous or anything like that, right? They're on a 12-step program, and if it works for thousands upon thousands of people, helping them stay clean, keep clean, guys like Paul Venice who openly talk about their addictions and things like that, and relapses. You know what I mean? They cling to that. That's part of the thing. They cling to that because they know that's the only thing that will keep them clean, is listening to other addicts, listening to other people's experiences. Do you know what I mean? And then keeping the company of people who want to stay clean. That's what you need to do. It's about changing everything. You've got to change your company. You've got to change. See if you can relocate, all the better. Do you know what I mean? You go to a place and you can start again. That's the best thing you can do. But
that's right. He's got to get away from it, innit?
He needs to get away. He needs to get away from the people that he knows. There's too many people that he can turn to for things up there. Whereas if he goes through to Edinburgh, he doesn't know empty through there. And do you honestly think James Mitchell's going to let him out his sight? Because I don't. I think James Mitchell will be like a fucking prison governor on top of him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's only for about 4 weeks or something, isn't it? Or like
still
a long time.
4 weeks. You can do a lot in 4 weeks. Do you know what I mean? With somebody mentally and things like that, you can show them different ways of living. You can show them other aspects of life. It doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean? There is other options. Do you know what I mean? Bobby needs to learn. He needs to learn to not to bring people's names into things, and he needs to learn to control his mouth, man. You know what I mean? When somebody tells you something in confidence, wee man, keep it in confidence, especially when it's told to you in a certain circumstance. Do you know what I mean? You just don't open your gob about MD's business if it's not yours, right? So that's only a bit of advice I've got for him now, is please learn to respect what people are telling you. Learn to respect what the other people have been through. Respect their experiences. They're not telling him it for their good. It's for his good. So I just hope he goes up there and listens, man, and does what he's got to do. And first and foremost is getting off drugs and getting yourself clean. That's the best thing. That's the best thing for Bobby. You know what I mean? And with people making videos like the way they've been making them, that's not going to help him. That's not helping anybody. That's just people clickbaiting and want to build channels after somebody else's misery. Well,
it's no good.
That says a lot more about those people than it does about Bobby, I'm afraid. You know what I mean? That boy's done the wrong thing. He's made the mistake. I'm pretty sure he feels bad about it, and I'm pretty sure he's licking his wounds now. But when people are wanting to kick him, it's not happening. It's not good. It's not good, man. It makes me feel shitty, man, for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the guy's down, and you don't kick somebody when they're down, sort of thing.
No, man. Give him a chance to redeem himself. Right, he's made his mistake. It's been publicised, his mistakes. So give him a chance to redeem himself now. Let him bounce back. You can't keep kicking him. You can't keep a man down. Let him bring himself back. Give him a chance to redeem himself. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that with me or other people that maybe been spoken about or whatever else. I'm just saying that moving on in the future. You know what I mean? Just try and respect what people are doing for you, wee man. You know what I mean?
That's it.
See, the only reason I cracked up is because he started mentioning my people that I'm close to his names that don't come on YouTube, don't have anything to do with it, and then he's mentioning their names in a way that's trying to put them on the spot. And see that's what done it for me. I can't be about that. You know what I mean? I can't open up any aspect of my life to somebody who's going to throw it about to somebody else. So hopefully he'll learn his lesson. Trust is gone with me. I can't trust him anymore, and that won't be built. That won't ever be. That will never be there. You know what I mean? I'll never have that trust in him again.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah.
That doesn't mean to say you can't build it with somebody else. Do you know what I mean? Just because he's built up one bridge doesn't mean to say he's burnt every bridge. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, he's just. I hope he gets the right. I know for a fact if he goes to Edinburgh, he's going to get the right influences. He's going to get the right people staying and tap him. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely, man. Yeah. Oh, hang on, just before I put the link in for James, let me just say something. James Mitchell, I'll put the link in a minute, James. But I was just saying on my earlier in the video, Donny Boy made a video like saying that more or less that he's going to be pulling out on the fight on the 19th. I think he made the video a bit too quick.
A wee bit premature.
Talking to yourself and Stuart. I think what he's experienced is what I've experienced in the past when I was in the gym. I had this thing where I was going to pass out. I was on the floor squatting. I thought, I'm going to die here when I put myself through a terrible session. And I think he's just had it for the first time and he's panicked. He's never experienced that feeling of, I thought I was going to die. I used to be squatted on the floor, going to spew up and all that. And you think, I'm going to pass it. And I'll let you on, James, and let you tell me.
Every time that's happened to me, mate, I've had a room full of men pointing at me and laughing. Ha 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 ha. Look at him being sick. Look, I'm being sick in the corner. You know what I mean? It happens to everybody. It happens to always. It happens to when you push yourself. You know yourself. When you push yourself to beyond a certain point, your body doesn't know how it panics. Your body goes into shock. You know what I mean? And you get in, start sweating. It's the dehydration. It's because you're not hydrating properly. You start sweating. You want to pass. You feel dizzy, as if you're going to pass out and stuff. But it goes away, man. It just makes you stronger for your next session. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Give yourself a day's rest and then go back and you'll have a better session the next time. You know what I mean? Your session next time, you'll find it'll come a lot easier. It'll be a bit. You'll breathe better. You'll move better. Do you know what I mean? Everything's better because you're pushing your body to the point where it needs to. See, when you push your body to failure, your body's got to either it goes into fight and flight. So you've got to. You know what I mean? You've got to just push yourself through it, man. It's as simple as that. And you're going to get pushed. You're going to get taken to these deep waters when you're fighting. So at the end of the day, man, you're going to drown if you don't do this thing. This is the way you've got fighters. People have got to train to the point of failure, or they're never going to. Do you know what I mean? Have the gas. You need the gas tank. I mean, you need the gas tank to get in and fight for 6 rounds. You know what I mean?
There's James.
So you need to.
James will tell us what he thinks. Like,
James knows him. James sees him daily, so James will know exactly what condition he's in. You know what I mean?
All right, James.
All right, boys.
How we doing, mate?
I'm not bad. I've just put the telly on the now. I didn't realise what's happening.
Right,
Not a lot, mate.
Yeah, what happened is Donny Boy, you know Donny Boy Bartley, he put a video on this morning and reading between the lines that look, he's talking like he's not going to be fighting on the 19th. You know, Donny Boy, like, and then he says, I'll be seeing Stuart and James and Stuart tomorrow. But I thought to myself, like, you've made this video too quick. You shouldn't have made the video, because I think he should have talked to you first, because I think he's just, from my understanding, he said he came back from the gym and he felt sick and he spewed up this spinach stuff and his breathing was a bit thin.
Yeah,
but I think...
Well, anyway,
yeah.
Ryan's taking Donny's place.
Ah.
Ryan Coyle's taking... Can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah.
I can hear you
again, man.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, it's okay. We can hear your voice. Yeah, go on.
Aye. Ryan Coyle stepping in to take Donny's place.
Oh.
You know. But I've got a wee bit good news for you. Bobby Kyle is coming to stay with me for the duration. Tomorrow, he's coming to stay with me.
Oh, brilliant.
Bobby's coming to stay with me tomorrow. I'll be doing his corner. Me and Gary Carroll, we did Bobby's corner. Stuart Dempsey, we did Ben's corner, you know.
Listen, do us a favour, James, just keep a close eye on him, mate. Right, just keep your eyes on him, man.
You'll be scrutinised close. You'll be scrutinised
like
close.
Jail, just like a jail.
But listen, he's up. He's told us his whole story. He spoke to Stuart at length. You know, Stuart's happy with it, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, that's good, man. So I'm happy for him.
The show's going ahead, you know.
I'm glad me Bobby can get away from fucking Dundee. He needs to get his arse out of Dundee for a bit. That's the problem. There's too much about Dundee. He needs to get out of Dundee, mate.
Well, he's coming to stay with me for the moment, for now, for fight night. So he's gone through a healthy regime with me. And I will have that guy in tip-top condition. I told him the fact there'll be no drugs. And if he's got a prescription, that's fine. Not a problem. But nothing apart from there'll be no illicit drugs in my house be taken in front of me or in any shape or form. But he's happy with it. He's happy. Let's just say he's happy, eh?
He will be, mate. He will be, because at the end of the day, you've reached out to him, so he'll be over the moon about it. Do you know what I mean?
Of course it is, you know what I mean? So the fight is going ahead. But I was a bit shocked to hear this with Donny, man. I was like, what?
I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, can I just say something, James, about this Donny boy thing? Like, I think this is just my opinion, because I've had it years ago when I used to do a lot of training. I used to go to the gym, do other things as well, like, and I've seen guys like, you know, like, how can I put it? I think this is just my opinion. It might be something else, but I think he had that COVID thing, right? And when he came out of isolation, he went down with James and yourself for a session, you know, with the guy sparring that you put him. And all he's done, this is just my point, what I think, he said he's put himself through the paces, right? He's either been he's been dehydrated, say, maybe, and also that he's not really been put through that level of fitness.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. In this game, you've got to have heart, you know.
Yeah.
You've got to have heart, man. And it just fucking come with excuses of fucking breathing. And come on, get the fuck.
It's either in you, it's in you, it's no. It's either in you or it's not.
It's in you or it's no, John. You've just hit that right in the nail, you know.
Okay.
You're born with something you're born with is something you die with. Do you know what I mean? You're born with and you die with.
I'm just
I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I'm sorry to hear that, because I know you've put a lot of work into him, so I'm sorry to hear it, man.
You know, I just think it's fucking Grabbing him, saying, "Cunt, wake up!"
That's
James, James, I'm just thinking
No,
that
but
he had
the
that
man's
you know
not a
what?
fighter. He's not a fighter, mate. You can't
He's
put a
not.
fight into a man.
You
Yeah,
can't
but hang on,
exactly.
You can't.
Exactly. I knew that from day one. He's not a fighter,
James,
man. I even
James,
said to myself,
James, hang on a second. Just let me finish your thing. But I think when he done the training session with you know, yourself and Stuart the other day, and he had this thing like I had it years ago. You know, when you've no hit, when you've done severe training, you feel like you're gonna kill. You feel like you're gonna die. You know, I was on the deck. I
Mate,
thought I'm gonna pass out.
that's how you know you've had a good session.
I think that he had that for the first time ever. He's never had it before, and he's panicked. He's thought, "I'm going to die here." Like, you know, when he got here, I think maybe.
See, when that happens to me, right? See, when I do that, see if I'm happy about it. It means I've pushed my body where I needed to push it to. I've taken myself to the limits I had to take it to. I've pushed beyond. I mean, you get to the burning point and then you push through it. And then
I just can't.
you collapse.
You know what really gets to me is I can't fathom the life of me. Why did they take this fight on if he's not got the heart? Why would they do this? You know, I'm feeling hurt by this. Like, I'm feeling dead hurt by this. You know,
see,
a
lot of guys like the thought of fighting, James. I think a lot of guys like.
Sorry, mate. I feel like I've been fucking.
Aye.
You know,
it's because you put work in, right? But at the end of the day,
I'll tell you what.
Put the work in.
Anyway, see this wee Ryan Coyle. He's just the same as Donny, you know. Just the same as Donny, you know. But Ryan's got fucking heart. That's the difference. He's got heart. He's no pampered. He's got fucking heart, and that's the kind of guys we want. And I just feel hurt. Don't get me wrong. I like Donny, but I just feel so hurt now. You know. Coming out with excuses, this, that, and that. Fuck your excuses, Donny. Man up. Be a man.
Mate, he's been pushed, that's all. He's been pushed and he doesn't like it. But
I'm
see when that happens
now, you know. I'm speaking
when
to
that happens to me, I feel good about it. See when I have a session like that and I feel like that after a session, then I know I've done the right thing that day. Do you know what I mean? I've pushed my body the way I needed to. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy when it happens.
You know, sir, do you know how far the extent I was wanting to go with Donny? Because I was saying to myself, fucking hell. I was even going to set up a mock square go to see if he had the heart. Like I was going to get somebody just to bump into him. Just, you know, Donny wouldn't know, but I would know. You know, just somebody bump into to see what he's like.
Just to see how he'd react.
I feel hurt to fucking bits now that Donny's done this, you know. I'm hurt to death, you know. He's came on and he's made this fucking video prematurely.
Yeah, James, listen to me just a sec, James. Hang on. He's made the video.
I agree with you, mate. I agree with you, James.
Hang on, Dom. Like, he's made the video prematurely, but also I think wait till you see him tomorrow. I think he's going to see you and James anyway. Whatever happens, I think. And just see what happens tomorrow. Just see what he might be okay now. So just think about it 24 hours if you can, James.
I'm going to get my daughter to put my fucking the gloves on and come and batter him.
Oh, James.
I'm just a bit gutted. I've seen that video of lying in a bed.
Mate, it's because you put the work in, but see when you put work into somebody, mate. You know what I mean? You put the work in. You spent 2 months for the boy.
Fucking. Exactly. We've done all this fucking working, you know, and it's just.
It feels like it's going back.
I'm not bringing the guy down. I'm not bringing the guy down. I'm just devastating myself that.
It's just not for some men, mate. That's all. And the realisation when it starts to get close and they start to feel that the butterflies, and then he's maybe had a few rounds of sparring, mate, and he doesn't like getting hit. Do you know what I mean? That's
what the fuck's he doing in this game, then? You know,
I don't know, mate. I think you just some guys like the thought of being a fighter until they're punched in the mouth, and then it's taken right out. Do you know what I mean?
I knew Donny was shy because Donny has never once ever phoned me. I've always had to go chase his fucking arse. That's what I'm saying. So I hope you're listening to this, Donny Mackie. You've really angered me. Have some
See me,
fucking
Bobby.
balls and fucking fight, for fuck's sake. Spitting on my phone there with anger. I'm not trying to get at you, Donny, but I'm trying to get in your fucking thick skull.
Yeah.
Have some fucking minerals and fight, for fuck's sake.
James, you can't light a fire for somebody. You know what I mean? You can't light a fire in
But
somebody.
you know what? I'm thank God that Stuart had another guy, Ryan, you know, who's got fucking heart, you know, who is hungry, right, you know, and they're the kind of guys that you want. They're the guys. People who talk in a fight. To me, I think Donny's just trying to just pull out this fight, you know.
Yeah. Shall we give it till tomorrow? James, wait till tomorrow, but don't write them off 100% yet.
Listen, when somebody comes on a video like that, they've already written themselves off already. That's their way of trying to get out of the early stages and build it up, you know. Listen, you can't kid a kid who's already been there and done it a million times. You're not a fighter. Now, fucking that end off. The fight's covered, right? So go and lie in your bed and talk to Laura and fucking whatever. But you've actually annoyed me now, Donny. You've actually annoyed me. You've never once fucking phoned me or any fucking time or anything or nothing. The work that me and Stuart's put into you to help you. And even when Stuart was fighting, I could see Stuart looking as if saying, what the fuck's going on here? Fucking fight, Donny! That's cover.
Oh, you can't make it, but you can't make a man fight. Mate, you can lead a horse to water.
Fucking so annoyed with him, you know.
You can lead a horse to water, mate. You know what I mean?
I know.
You can't enforce it. You can't force a man to do something he's just not got in him. And he's maybe decided, he's woke up one morning with all these Christmas presents and stuff like that, with boxing stuff, and he's like, right, this year I'm going to be the new Rocky. You know what I mean? And then the closer it's getting, it's like, oh, I don't like this getting hit in the face. I don't want it anymore. You know what I mean?
I understand that completely. Understand that 100%. You know. I'm not getting on it, Donny. I'm just a bit angry because I've just watched this video that he's put up. I've just watched this video that he's put up, and I've went, what? You've never even bothered to phone me or tell me anything. I'm just, who am I? Am I just a fucking bit of chopped liver or something?
Nah. I respectful. I don't understand you maybe feel a bit disrespected, but
I do. I feel disrespected. I even went out my way to give him fucking Mr. Blooms and all.
James, look, James, look at the message there on the screen.
I can't see any messages.
I'll read it.
Donny has said, fuck all. Him and Stuart spoke this morning. He's not backed out.
Well, what's he putting a video up like that for then?
I've not even seen the video, mate. I've not even seen it. I've not seen the video. I wouldn't know. I don't know.
He has put the video up, yeah. But
he's put a video up saying that he's pulling out and all this shit. You know what I mean? Donny, make your fucking mind up, son. This is no playground with it, pal. You've got weeks to go. Weeks. Aye, maybe Laura, maybe drill some sense into your man. He's signed up for a fight, went to a press conference. And now he's wanting back out a fight because he's breathing and everything. I told you weeks ago to go to the fucking hospital and see about your rib. But no, you've not done it. So I've got every right to be fucking angry with you now.
Blooming hell, man.
If he's not done what you've told him to do, then what can you do? Listen, you can only give somebody advice, James. You can't force somebody into something. You can advise somebody. You can try and impart knowledge, right? But see if somebody's not willing to take that on and they don't want it, then there's nothing you can do after that. Do you know what I mean? You've done everything you can do. You know what I mean? See, I would say there's no point in being angry at Donny. I would just concentrate on Ryan Corby.
I know. Donny, just see why I'm talking. I'm just a bit annoyed. I've just seen that video that you've put up, and that's what really got me startled. You know what I mean? It's a fight game you're in. It's a fight game, Donny. It's no fucking. It's no.
It's a gentleman's thing, right? You call it a gentleman's sport for a reason, right? People shake hands and agree to fight.
Fuck's sake, Donny, I'm 58 and I'm going into a ring, for fuck's sake. You're a wee puppy compared to me. And people, and I've got the heart of a lion, for fuck's sake. Wake up. The real world is on you. I know they're all fucking laughing. I couldn't give a fuck if they're laughing at me. I couldn't give a fuck.
Nobody's laughing at you. Nobody's laughing at you, James. They're laughing at the situation because it's. Mate, a lot of people seen this come. A lot of people would have seen this coming a while ago.
James, can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
I spoke to Stuart. I says, I heard me Donny's out. He went, it's a lot of shite. That's how I'm laughing.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fucking. I wish somebody would tell me the fucking right story.
Nobody phones you, but it's Bobby, Donny should be phoning you, mate, to tell you what's going on.
Exactly. Donny needs to phone you. Video up. What a fucking idiot! I've made a cunt of myself now.
No, you've not made a cunt of yourself. Oh, Don's made a cunt of you, you madman, putting videos up.
Oh,
panicking because he's been sick. Know what I mean?
I spoke to Stuart. I heard he went, no, he's put that up, but he's still fighting in that.
All right. Well, I apologise, Donny. I apologise, pal. You've got to understand, with guys like me, I'm quick-tempered, and when I see a video like that, I'm like, what? You're moaning about a wee bit fucking breathing. Jesus, I'm not going to be fighting. That's a fucking... No. You're going in that fucking ring, I'm have to drag you in that ring.
You can grab his hands and I'll grab his feet, right? No, you grab his hands and I'll grab his feet.
I'll fucking toss him. Fucking, he's getting tied up and taken down fucking here.
I'm going to wing right over the top rope, mate. I'm going to wing here the top rope.
I'm losing 5 bags because he's pulling it. Fuck that.
No, mate.
Fucking
no, mate, I'm going to wing here the top rope, mate. That's the only way you can do it. I'm going to wing here the top rope.
I know. Well, I apologise, Donny.
That's how I did that. I did nip in and say, I've heard differently. I went, I need to nip in here, man.
Well, you thought somebody had to, because I was ready for jumping in the motor and fucking flying out to Livingston. I'm going to phone Donny after this and this. Look, I didn't have to. He'll be what he's watching now. Donny, I apologise. You know me. I'm a hot-headed guy. But when I see a video like that, that's like, what the fuck are you fucking shouting about? A bit of air. Christ almighty. If you're going to get a punch, are you one of these guys going to take a punch and lie down and say, I didn't hit me any fucking further?
He's been training with fucking body. He just needs to take a wee rest, that's all. Know what I mean?
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. This is the Lord's Day Sunday. Christ almighty, you've got me riled already. But anyway, Bobby K's coming to stay with me in the morning for a month.
Pleased to hear it, man.
Good. Right, for now, to the duration of fight night, he'll be training with me every day. He'll be getting fed, cleaned, watered, shaved, everything. He'll be like a new man, you know. Maybe get some lessons. Maybe fucking Bobby here. That's it. You're fighting Bobby K, Donny. That's it. You've got a new sparring partner. You're fighting Bobby K. There's no fucking pull into this. I'm not losing money to nothing. Fuck this. How are you doing anyway, Dom?
I'm alright, mate. I'm doing well, man. I'm good. I'm good, man.
How's the training going, pal?
It's going alright, mate, man. Just fucking sick of all the drama, mate. Know what I mean? It's sick of all the drama, man.
Right.
So I just wanted to come on today and say about wee Bobby, right? He's made a mistake. He's done the wrong thing. We'll get off his back now. Know what I mean? He knows he's right. He knows what he's done and he knows what he hasn't. So at the end of the day, nobody else needs to be. He never done anything to these people that are making videos. Know what I mean? People are making bad videos, man, and they never done anything to them. So.
No, but at the end of the day, as I said yesterday, we're all about giving people second chances, you know.
Aye.
And I'll put my neck on the line. I'm going to pick Bobby up, train him up, you know. And me and Gary.
Mate, see me, I'm the sort of guy. See when the trust is gone, it's gone. Right? See when the trust is gone, it's gone. That's just the way it is. That's the type of guy I'm up. So unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
What happens with me? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's told me he's not on drugs. He's on a prescription. You know. In fact, I'm not going to go in it because there's nobody's business.
No.
That's his business.
He's all right. The right things. I'm just glad he's getting out of Dundee. He's going to get a bit of decent influence. You know what I mean? Rather than
doing
what he's doing. He needs his environment. That's it. See, once he's
I
out of
feel
that,
I feel a fucking idiot, man, gone mental, man, fucking over Donny, man, thinking pulled out, man.
But if the guy's not
Donny
phoning
should
you
have
to tell you
phoned
what's
me.
going on,
Exactly, he should have phoned me
100%,
and
man.
told me, Donny, go and stop being a pussy. Pick up the fucking phone and phone people for crying out loud.
He's maybe scared of you, James.
Laura, you phone me, in fact. Huh?
You're a scary man. He's probably shitting himself to phone you. He's too mild. Listen, he's Bobby's too. Donny's a too mild mannered, man. He's no used to men like you or that, or men like fighting guys. Know what I mean? He's no used to being about men like that.
He's quiet, isn't he?
Do you know what I mean? He's awfully quiet and reserved. Know what I mean? He's quite reserved in that, and he's no used to being about men that are maybe what they don't take shite. Aye, they don't take shite and they'll react with their fists. Know what I mean?
I know.
You can't put it into somebody. That's what I've said for day one. You can't put it into somebody.
Maybe with me shouting there the now, I'll maybe waking them up a bit, you know.
Maybe fill his pants.
You know, because this is
he's maybe fill his shorts.
He probably just needs a wee rest, man. Probably just needs a wee rest or something. That's it. Maybe a day's rest. And he'll be brand.
A day's fucking rest. He's been in the fucking bedroom for 2 weeks.
Oh, has he? Right, okay.
He's got to have a good.
My bad.
He's got to have a good workout digging the shite out his pants after James. He will have a good workout digging the shite out his pants, man. After hearing this.
This is probably what he needs. This is what he needs. He needs a bit tough talk, you know. Because I'm not a pampery guy. I'm not into this pampery shit, you know. To me, that's
James. You should take him into the ring and punch him about, man, and fucking
I'm going
till he hits you back. Hit him till he hits you back. Know what I mean?
See if somebody bumps into him.
I've been saying that for day one. Will you fucking hit back, Donny? For fuck's sake! God Almighty! You just want to stand there and go like, oh no. I'm going to the next station says I'm putting the gloves on and I'm fucking having it filmed. This is it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the line.
Get in there, man. Show me how it's done.
See when somebody passes by and bumps into him, we'll be like, fuck off, man. James has got you there. You think I'm daft?
Aye. No, but fuck off, you. I'll get James to battle you. I'll get James to do you.
But that's what I was.
I'll get James to do you.
But that's what I was going to do because I'm like, I'm not seeing any. Fuck, it is what it is.
When he's, I think when he's in the fight, but it'll be different. When
that's it, you know.
It might be. I don't know about say too much.
Look at the bags under my eyes with fucking lacking sleep. Fucking hell.
I don't really want to say too much, you know that, know what I mean? But obviously about fighting camps and all the rest of it, know what I mean? But I think when he's in the fight, he'll be right up for it. You know what I mean?
I hope so. He's got no choice once he's in there. He's got no fucking choice. He's got to knuckle up or else get punched about.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I mean? It's just 4 weeks, man. Honestly, Christ,
see guys who hesitate, but it's the hesitation you need to get rid of. See, like guys like Donny are full of hesitation. Do you know what I mean? So you need to get rid of the hesitation, man. It's like
Donny, you've hit the nail on the hammer. That's exactly when I said to Donny, look, when he gloves are on, as soon as the fucking referees get boom, didn't wait for him to come to you. Go straight to him and fucking annihilate him. Didn't be pausing and waiting. It's a fucking square goal. That's it, you know. Donny's nobody's professional at this game, but they're all novices. Everybody's novices, you know. Obviously they're going to be swinging. But Stuart's done as much as he can do for Donny, you know what I mean? Stuart has done an awful lot of work for Donny, you know. He's trained him the craft, showed him the ropes a whole lot. It's up to Donny to fight back. For fuck's sake, Donny.
See, when I win with my trainer, man, I'm scudding him absolute full force to the face. Well, I'm trying to hit his face. I'm trying to hit
but he likes it. The guys like us like that. Motorsports guys like us like that. You know what I mean? That makes you feel alive when you're getting hit in the face, man.
I know. Like, see a trainer. See when like a trainer goes home. A trainer likes to go home with bruised eyes and fucking, you know what I'm saying? A trainer likes to be bruised and hurt, you know.
And then you know they've done something.
Then
Know
you
what I
know
mean?
Then you know the fighters are doing what they need them to
It
do.
means the fighters are doing their job, you know.
Aye. Not 100%.
Anyway, but we Ryan Coyle, he's a wee tiger, honestly, that tiger.
Have you got a fight for him?
No,
he just a stone in, or if he got to fight that boy?
No, well, if he doesn't, he'd be taking Donny's place if he doesn't, I would imagine. But he's got a tiger in him, aye. And Donny knows that.
Aye.
But I apologise, Donny, if you're fighting, pal, but it was just that video that I saw this morning that you put up. You know, very premature video that you put up. You shouldn't have done that. You should have phoned.
I think it's the way he comes across and all his videos. It looks as if it's a definite no fighting. Not I'm talking about.
I don't think your boys just start this knife in the draw, so it's like it's one of the ones as well. Do you know what I mean? It's
aye.
You know what I mean? It's like, you can't give somebody what they've no got, right? You can't if they've no got it in them, you can't put it in them. It's as simple as that. Mentally or in there, you can't give somebody heart. You can't give somebody a fight IQ. You know what I mean? You can try and give them the best knowledge you've got. That's it. All you can do is try and impart that knowledge you can. If you don't want to listen, you don't.
See his punching power. His punching power's there. He's got extreme. He's got good punching power. You know, he's a good hitter. You know. But when I saw that video, man, I could have crumbled this morning when I saw that. I went, what?
I've not seen it.
It's pure of it, and I'm not getting to hear about this. Am I about to chop fucking liver or something? Because Donny has never once phoned me, and I hope you're listening, Donny. It's me who's having to chase you up and do phoning you. What's wrong? I'm not going to bite your head off, laddie.
You might punch it after.
Well, I would like that. But I'll phone him after this and just say, listen.
Aye.
Oh, yeah. Right. Football, and I didn't notice the Celtic games.
Right. Get him tell you've got a 12-by-12 book for him and you tomorrow.
Guys, right?
I'll be listen, 10 minutes will be there.
Aye.
Yeah. Listen, I'm going to shoot anyway because I'm going to
do it. I'm away as well, man. I'm going to go and get something eating that. But it was take care, James. Listen, mate, I'm happy for what you're doing for Bobby. I appreciate. Listen, thanks, right? Because I'm just glad he's got somewhere to go where he's got to get a decent influence. Know what I mean?
Exactly. Aye. He was over the moon. Honestly, he was happy, you know. So.
I'm glad for him. I'm glad for him.
Cheers, boys.
You know what I mean?
Anyway,
I'm
I know, but
I wish him all the best. You know what I mean? I wish him all the best, mate. I don't wish any ill will. You know what I mean? I still care about the wee man. You know what I mean?
Good.
I care about what happens to him. You know what I mean?
Aye.
So
that's the main thing, you know. But listen, I'm going to shoot away now, right? I'm going to talk to Donny, right?
Right, speak to you in a bit.
See you later, John. See you later, mate. See you later, John. See you later. Bye.
Hello, I'm back. Yeah, where have they gone? Blooming hell, they've just gone. They've done a bunk. Sparrow's back here. Sparrow's back here. Yeah, let's get their link in and see if somebody wants to jump on for a chat. Yeah, I was just in the kitchen doing something there. Ah, there we go. Let me see what's happening here. So the three of them just done a bunk. The three of them done a bunk there. Ah. Yeah, so that's cleared up a few things, isn't it? That's cleared up a few things, like Lincoln Stuart. What was this one? Hang on a minute, DC. Sparrow, link Stuart in, please. All right, Stuart. Yeah, I'll put the link in for you. I'll put the link in for Stuart. Sorry, I was just doing something here. Yeah, the link's there, Stuart. I was just doing something in the kitchen, but the three guys done a bunk while I was in the kitchen. Yeah, I've stuck a link in, Stuart. You know how to do it, don't you? Just click on the link. A page will come up. Scroll down the page, hit Enter Studio at the bottom, and you should come through, Stuart. You should come through. Yeah, you should come through. No problemo, darling. No problemo. Yeah, I've done it, darling. Yeah, I'll put the link in for him. No problemo. For Stuart. Stuart should be coming through. Yeah. Stuart should be coming through. Here comes Stuart. Oh, I can see Stuart as well. He looks a handsome fella, this Stuart. Ladies.
Hey, Jack, mate.
Stuart, how you doing?
No bad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you all right. Yeah.
Can you get James on the link as well?
Yeah, if he comes on, like, yeah, I'll put the link in. James knows how to do it. He'll probably have seen that link, but I'll put another one on it.
I'm not going to be. I think that was a wee bit out of order there. He's fucking wee tirade. He's a bit highly strung over James, yeah.
Yeah, he's all right. He calmed down a bit.
Listen, I told him Donny was fighting. I told him Donny was fighting. He's obviously, I don't know what's going on. Donny is not backing out. In fact, Donny is not backing out any fight. I hope he does phone and apologise.
Brilliant.
For what just happened there. That was it. I can't believe he's just done that, man. Donny is such a nice little guy. Listen, it doesn't matter. Listen, we're in training sessions, right? We're not there to punch the face off each other and knock each other out, right?
Nah.
But there, Donny's not the fittest guy in the world yet, right? Obviously, he's going to have a couple of problems as well because he's had the COVID. But Donny's got the heart of a lion. He's not pulling out any fight.
Yeah.
Like, I've given him the opportunity to pull out. He's not wanting to pull out of the fight.
Oh, that's good. That's good news. That's very good news. That is brilliant.
Obviously, we've got another fighter as well, Ryan Coyle, who Dean's matching up. Also, there's a 17-stone guy, Ross Fennick, who's coming onto the show as well. Obviously, we've got Ben Hatchett, and believe it or not, we've just got Bob Kyle coming down to Edinburgh for 3 weeks till fight night. They come and train for obviously the fight. James has sorted that out, invited them down to stay at his house for 3 weeks to do some training and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's yeah. So he'll be in a good, away from Dundee. He'll be in a good place, wouldn't he? Better place for training and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, I think there's better facilities down here. I don't think it's any good. I'm just training in someone's back garden. Yeah. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Can you hear me okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely, jubbly. Stuart.
So obviously, he's apologised. There's some stuff being said back and forward and stuff like that. I'm just one of these guys that just like to help, and he's taking it a bit stinking lately. So James has reached out. He's asked me if I would do it. I've spoke to Ben and stuff, obviously, because my loyalty is lie with Ben, which I've explained to Bobby as well.
Yeah.
So they're obviously got to be coming across. They've got to be crossing paths during training sessions as well. Oh, here's
right, Stuart?
How's it going, James?
Good, son.
Yeah,
Good.
honestly, oh, man. You are comedy. You
Listen.
should have your own YouTube channel. You are comedy gold.
I've just went on the phone to Donny and I had to apologise, because I just thought he'd pulled out the fight, man. You know. But it's all good, you know.
Yeah, Stuart, your thing's frozen a little bit. I don't know if it's your signal, your photograph. You can hear you, but your picture is frozen, Stuart.
I've just went on the phone to Donny and I had to apologise, because I just thought he'd pulled out the fight, man.
Yeah, Stuart's things went a bit funny, isn't it? Hang on, let me do something.
It's all good, you know.
You know, Stuart, your things went a bit funny. Yeah, James, yeah, he's got to come back on, I think.
You know what? I'll jump off and let you shoot talk, because maybe too many of us on, right?
Hang on. Hello?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear.
Mum of a beautiful something.
Angel.
Angel?
Yep.
Okay.
You
James,
know, I'll jump off and let you shoot talk, because maybe too many of us on, right?
your thing's got sound in the background, I think, James.
No, I'm getting nothing on.
No, James, he's just jumped off. I can hear you okay now, ma'am of the angel.
The beautiful angel.
Oh, beautiful angel. Sorry, darling, I was trying to do something. I wasn't concentrating.
Don't worry. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Like you sound good. I can hear you nice and clear on this.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, fantastic. Whereabouts are you? Which part of Scotland are you?
Paisley.
Paisley. Oh,
Yes.
no, Paisley. Yeah.
Just outside Glasgow.
Yeah, just outside Glasgow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got Stuart Dempsey here. You know the guy that's training Donny Mackie, and he's
Really?
Bobby Cowley's next door to you. Do you want to say something to him, my beautiful?
Oh yeah, right. Can I just ask one question? Is Donny no up for the fight, Stuart?
No, listen, I don't know where all this is coming from. I've not even seen this. I've not even seen this video that James was actually just talking about there. I've not seen any video of Donny putting up anything about no fighting. I've spoke to Donny every couple of days. Donny's definitely fighting. Donny's definitely not.
That's good.
Not fighting. 1,000,000%. He's fighting, and he's
Brilliant.
that'll be 14 days training. He's had off as well. Andy only started. He maybe started probably about 3 weeks later than everybody else as well.
Aye. No, that's no. There was something popping up saying that he wasn't going to fight or something. I was like, I thought that he was up for it.
No, Donny's right up for it. Donny 1,000,000%. Donny's up for it. Donny's never once says that he wasn't fighting.
That's good.
Not once.
That's brilliant. I was just a bit shocked. I was like, I need to go on and find out.
Nah, he's never once. Obviously, there was a wee concern there when we said that he had COVID, but nah.
Oh, I know. I heard that. How's he doing?
He's back to it. I'm back training tomorrow. So that'll be him. We'll just be getting him tied in for the next 3 weeks. But we've got Bobby Kay now coming down.
Oh, really?
Well. Yeah.
How's that situation got? I know that all went a bit
I'm one of these guys. I don't know if anybody's seen what I had to say to him. Obviously, came onto your show. After the press conference, and I says what I had to say about him. But I believe he's just been misdirected in a few certain ways. Some people, not necessarily the people that are getting mentioned on YouTube and stuff like that.
YouTube and stuff.
Maybe his closer circle, maybe like the people that you stay involved with, or like his friends. No, I'm not talking about Taz Carroll or like any of these sort of guys. I'm just talking about
because
friends that are in the same situation as Bobby, if you know what I mean.
That's what I mean. Like everybody was saying he was a bad influence, and I don't know because I'm not for Dundee, obviously.
Taz is Taz has still got to be in his corner. With Taz and James Mitchell is doing his corner.
Right, good.
I've just got to train him. I'm just got to train him.
I just-
I'm in Ben Hart's corner there. I can't. I've explained that to Bobby Gay as well, and he's happy with that. And they're both got to cross paths over the next couple of weeks, or a couple of times as well for some training
So-
sessions.
Stuart, can I just ask a question? Like, now when this goes on, like, in the 19th of March,
Yeah.
how do we all get to see this? I know it's pay-per-view, but...
Well, I was on a podcast before and I got the price wrong. I said it was £20. It wasn't £20. It's actually, I believe it was $6.99 or $8.99, I think.
That's right. So how do you go about...
You can, it'll be live on YouTube. You'll just type in 3D Fight Club.
Right, and then do you just pay through your card?
Yeah, and then it'll have like a Premier type thing.
Right.
It'll say Premier along the bottom right hand side.
Okay.
You would basically just put in you subscribe. But what you're better doing is whatever fighter that you're subscribing or paying to watch. Every
Well,
single
obviously,
fighter has got
Donny, definitely.
Well, Donny's got a
Um,
barcode that goes along with his name. So I believe that the more ticket sales that the guys get, there's an extra person in it for them. So,
Brilliant.
so if you mind when you're buying or paying for it,
Right.
just make sure you put Donny's code down, and Donny will get a little bit extra.
And that'll just pop up when you click in then, Stuart, yeah?
Yeah. It'll pop up. You've got all the undercards, and then obviously you've got the professional fights and that after it.
Look, this has been going on for so long, I'm just desperate for it to happen now.
Yeah,
Everybody's been going on about it, and it's like, who's going to win?
I think everybody's looking forward to it now.
Well,
I'm just
backing the Scottish people.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Even though, like, Fighting Trolls, I love him as well, but I'm just backing the Scots.
I've got nothing but respect for Fighting Trolls. So is Donny.
Yeah.
They're both very respectful towards each other.
Probably, yeah.
But like I say, it's a sport. It's like it doesn't have to be. There doesn't have to be all this malice in it and name thrown back and forward, slagging people's
I know.
birds and getting people's past and that. And everybody's got a past. If anybody can actually sit and
That's
say
it.
there's no going to shit on it, if anybody
That's
can actually sit and say there's no going to shit on their doorstep, they're lying bastards.
They're living in glass houses.
Yeah.
They're living in glass
Everyone-
houses, and the minute you
Everyone's
throw a
got shit on
stone,
their
your glass
doorstep.
house is going to shatter.
Yep. And then
But-
unfortunately, some people didn't like it when the glass does shatter. Eh?
No, they don't. They don't. Definitely don't,
Oh.
Stuart. But do you know
Yeah,
what?
they
I'm
don't.
still 100% behind all we're
And
Scots.
you know the thing with greenhouses and glass houses as well. See,
Aye.
once one window goes, they all go.
Yeah. You get the biggest one first, and they all crumble at dominoes. Aye.
Yeah, that's the one. That's definitely the one. Yeah.
Aye,
But,
definitely.
yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a cracking night.
It'll be good if you all get tables.
And I'll be ringside. I don't need any tables. We'll be at the. Obviously, I've got 4 guys fighting on the show.
Oh, really? Who's your 4?
So, sorry, 5. Sorry. So we've
5?
got Bobby Mackie, Donny Mackie.
Donny Mackie. Aye.
Donny Mackie, Ben Hatchett.
Ben Hatchett?
Ross Fennick, Ryan Coyle, and Ben, Donny.
James Mitchell. James Mitchell.
Who?
No, that's for the next one.
Who the hell's that, Jockney?
No, sorry, 4 fighters.
4. No, that's brilliant. That's absolutely amazing. I know we're going to do well. I just really hope that, and I love everybody, but I just want us to win.
Yeah, I just hope it's a good night for everybody, and I hope it works.
Exactly.
For Dean and Duggan.
Where is it? Where is it taking place? Is it
It's actually in the
Manchester?
Sky. It's in one of the Sky Studios down in Manchester. I believe
Amazing.
It's the Sky Exhibition Centre or something like that. I'm not a million percent
That's
sure.
brilliant.
For all the Sky stuff everywhere, but Really, honestly, the
I think it's like
venue's
going to be a
unbelievable.
like really good night for like all of us that are in this community, just to watch people that we know. Well, through here.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's amazing.
another good fighter in Scotland as well. We could get a shout out as well. Kyle Cassidy.
Who's that?
He fights
Who?
for BFBA as well. Kyle Cassidy from Livingston.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of him, Stuart. Sorry.
He fights in the BFBA. He's a really good fighter as well.
Is he? Right.
Yeah, really good. He fights in the same bare knuckle boxing association as Ben
Brilliant.
Hatchett. But yeah, they're all
Brilliant.
good lads. Obviously, people have had things to say back and forward and that, but I'm not really with it. I've only ever been on YouTube twice. I was once with Darren Carter to say what I had to say to for people speaking about certain people in my camp. And,
Right.
with Jockney.
Right. I know Jockney's brilliant. I love Jockney. Big up Jockney.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad, man. Yeah,
He's got the same big specs as me. I know. It's just going to be good. So I just wanted to know how I could get a hold of like the pay-per-view tickets. That was kind of. But you've squared that up anyway. So.
Can I just say something, Angel? Can I just say something, my beautiful Angel?
Bushman?
Yeah, I'm going to get this guy to jump back on, called Ash McGivern from the 3D Fight Club.
No, I'm going to go anyway, but I just wanted to say thank you so much, Stuart, and thank you, Jockney.
No, I'm going
to take it easy,
Right, take care.
Yeah, I'm going to get this guy from 3D Fight Club to come on this and tell you
about
the stuff.
Thanks very much for your time. Right,
bye.
Right, bye.
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 Bye. Anyway, yeah, Stuart, that video that Angel was going on about, my beautiful Angel or whatever, yeah, if you check it out later, you'll see Donny, the one about Donny saying...
Sorry, Jockney, I'm not the beautiful... My daughter passed away, she's a beautiful angel.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, that video that mum of the beautiful Angel, sorry, I just got it right there, like...
no, it was my daughter.
Oh yeah,
mental health. 2019.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank you.
Big shout out to everybody suffering with mental health as well.
Well done, Stuart. Thank you.
Didn't be sitting there, didn't be sitting alone, and just honestly.
Thank you so much.
Best form. Just honestly, just speak to someone. Go and do a bit of exercise.
Yeah.
Go a wee walk.
I work every single day. Every single day, I'm a carer. I work every single day, just trying to keep my mind busy. But sorry for bringing it down, but it was just it was my daughter. It's not me. Thank you, Stuart. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jockney.
Yeah, no worries. Come back anytime you want to jump on for a chat or anything. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm a sub. You keep me cheered up. You keep me cheered up.
Thank you so much. That's good. Yeah.
Thank you, Jockney.
All right, darling.
But you two, I'll let you get on chatting, and I'll speak to you soon. You as well. Thank you. Right, bye. I don't know how to cut myself off.
Yeah, I'll do that for you, darling. Yeah, I'll sort it for you. Yeah, I've done it. Whoops, there she goes. Yeah, that video I was telling you about, James. I mean, you can just have a look at it. What Donny done was he posted this video, and it's a bit like the way he talks in it is like he had pulled out of the fight, but he was going to talk to you tomorrow. And I think he just shouldn't have posted the video. It's a bit of a, like if you don't know a lot about social media, it's a bit of a blunder video. He should have just, if he never posted it, we wouldn't have been talking about it. The thing about is he fighting or no fighting and all that. And
he knows that I didn't know, like, he's ready to go back to training tomorrow. I didn't know what his breathing's like. Like you can't really tell over a phone if I'm being honest. You can't really. It's not until they start getting the blood flowing about the heart and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
what I was going to do is, and I made this quite clear to them, all as well, if they're not fit and they're not ready, that I will not be putting them in, like, simple. I'm not, like, we're not, why am I going to travel all the way down to Manchester for guys to get hurt? Like, obviously, like, if they're fighting fit, yeah, no problem at all, but I'm not going to take anybody down that's at a disadvantage.
Yeah. See, that the way I was reading from his video is, I mean, I had this thing years ago when I was a young guy. I used to do a lot of physical training stuff, and this thing happened to me when I was in the gym one day. It happened a couple of times, maybe about twice, and I done a right severe session, like in the gym, and then I had to go into the cars. Like I thought I don't feel well because I really pushed myself, and I thought I was going to die. I was on the deck squatted down, holding on to the toilet seat thing. I thought I was going to be sick first of all, but I thought I'm going to pass out. And I had it twice, like, and I think that's what he experienced the other day. His training session, like you had that, where you've not been to that push before, like, and it might have been also dehydrations, because back then I didn't do all that thing, like drinking water and stuff, in the gym. I didn't do a lot of that.
You definitely need to keep yourself hydrated, like, definitely.
You get that feeling, it can be frightening, that feeling that you think you're going to die. Like, I mean,
no, I know what you mean. Like, just when everything's drained and you're just,
you think you're going to pass out, you're ready to go, and you go, yeah, it's a frightening thing. And I think if he
that's why I didn't drink. I feel like that every morning after I drink. That's why I didn't drink.
Yeah, if he experienced that, I think it shook him up a bit, but he'll be okay, like,
Well, if he says that he was going to get a chat with me tomorrow, that's fair enough. Like I say, I've not seen the video on that. I've been out pricing jobs today, so I'll get a wee look at the video. I had a wee conversation with Ben earlier on, had a conversation with Bobby, so I've just been speaking to them in between going to jobs and stuff like that. So just basically smoothing things over and that, not wanting any trouble and that, wanting it to be a nice, happy camp and
so
everybody get on it.
Have you got your own gym? Have you got a gym or something, or do you just go to
your
gym?
No, I don't have a gym, no, but I've obviously got friends who have got gyms and stuff like that. I've got access to gyms, but I got Donny a sponsorship from Excite Leisure Centre through in Livingston.
Oh yeah.
So basically, they've got a studio. They've got a studio with all the boxing bags and your speed ropes. It's got full weights gym in it. It's got a swimming pool, steam room, sauna. It's basically got everything we need. So you take your pads through, your gloves, gum shields, and you just train away.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you're doing a good job, by the way. Yeah, you're doing a good job, man. You're doing a brilliant job for them. Yeah, they like you. They like you.
They're certainly enjoying it, and they're learning as well. That's what when you're with people and that, and you just see that they're not really learning anything. It's frustrating and it's hanging out. I'm no great boxer by any stretch of the imagination. I probably know more than I can actually do, if that makes sense. But they're enjoying it, and I can see they're enjoying it. So it's sort of spurring me on to learn a bit more as well about the training side of things and that as well. So I'm learning as well, and I'm sort of that's why I'm not interested in this. All these people that trying to take money off them, percentages and stuff like that. Like, I'm not interested. It's not about money for me. I'm doing it for the love of the sport because I enjoy it.
Yeah. Did you used to be a boxer?
Keeps me fit as well.
Yeah, you used to be a boxer like years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I boxed for Holyrood Boxing Gym in Edinburgh. For a really good friend of mine, Bradley Welsh, who sadly he was actually murdered a couple of years ago. Unfortunately, sad. One of the saddest there. I've got him tattooed all over my chest and that. The guy I think about all the day. I had the utmost respect for him. He was just like, and he just the stuff just resonates, just sticks in your mind, like just the way he used to explain things and the way he used to his training sessions sessions went and stuff like that, and he sort of instilled a lot of his behaviours and his intentions and what's the word for it? Like his aspirations to make Edinburgh a better place and everybody to unite rather than having culture differences and like gang violence differences and stuff like that. And that's never a lie. That's all the guy done for 20 odd years. All the guy done was nothing but charity work. He raised something like £44,000 or something in 24 hours doing a pads for charity for Spy Fox for the kids. They had all sorts of people, Manny Pacquiao, Freddie Roach, they were all sort of people that were sponsoring and stuff like that, along with like Irvin Wells, Danny Boyle, quite a lot of celebrities were involved in it and that as well. So 24 hours solid they done pad work for. He's actually in the Guinness Book of Records for it. I think it's never been done before. I very much doubt it'll ever be done again.
No, that's amazing, that, isn't it? Oh,
I remember about 10 hours into it, massaging his arms with Voltarol, like. Brad wasn't the one for lifting weights or anything like that, but just because he was on the pads that much and his arms were absolutely solid, and just honestly some of the memories I've got with Brad is I'll never ever forget that guy, man.
No.
I don't think anybody in Edinburgh will ever forget that guy.
No. Edinburgh's a lovely city, isn't it? Edinburgh. You know, Edinburgh.
Yes, it was Brad's city as well.
Yeah, the castle and all that sort of stuff. Like, brilliant city, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Scotland's a beautiful country.
Oh, yeah.
We're very lucky.
Oh, very lucky indeed. Like, the Team Scotland. Team Scotland's back on the picture.
Yeah, I think it'll probably will just end up being Team Scotland now. I'm not too sure. I don't know if they want to have all their individual names or that. That's up to them. It's nothing to do with me. I just everybody's got to travel doing as a team. Might as well be Team Scotland there.
Yeah, because I'm into the thing. I'm a big fan of. See my soul tire thing.
I've seen it.
My little girlfriend got me this, and I've got a bracelet thing as well. Like, but I'm a big fan of. I don't really talk about it. I won't say too much, but I'm all for Scotland regaining its country status sort of thing. Like, you know. Yeah. Like. You know, the independence, like, I don't like to talk about it because it winds up some people, like, but... some people, and
I'm not any politics myself.
We'll keep off that, man.
Got 5 kids to look after and a business to run. I've not got time for politics.
That's right. You can't say nothing because it can affect business, things like people in business.
The world's full of snowflakes now. It's crazy. The world's full of snowflakes now. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
We could go in a different way about all this Black Lives Matter stuff and LGBT and hanging that, but I think we'll probably end up in trouble with.
Yeah, I've got a comment. I don't know what this means. Gary Taz is that Carol's in the chat thing, and he's went, there's no one. I don't know if that's supposed to be one. No one in Team Scotland.
I'll tell you exactly what it means. Because he's a man of the streets himself. There's no I in team. So when I'm saying team, we're a team. So he's saying that. He's saying that Team Scotland.
Is that what it means? There's no I.
There's no I in the team. He's not saying anybody in particular. He's just saying we're a team. As in, we're a team.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. I couldn't work it out.
I wish I would to Gary as well. It was good talking to you earlier on, pal.
Yeah, that's a good one. I couldn't work that out. I wouldn't have worked that out, like, unless you told me there's no I in team. Like, team. I get you.
It's a shame this whole situation's all got to this with like Bobby and Danny Christie and Motorsports, Gary Tascaro. It's a shame it's got to all this. I don't know what it is. They're all good grown men and that. There seems to be some bitching and that going back and forward. I don't know exactly the story. I don't really need to get in the story.
I think it's all cool.
we're not on the playground. Come on to fuck, guys, man. You might be fighting men, man, and you're all bitching about each other on social media. Like, come on to fuck, get a grip of yourselves.
Yeah, it's all.
Like, it's all, well, sitting saying it over a screen, when you're sitting on your phone or your laptop and that. But when you're sitting face to face, after that, half of you wouldn't even come out with half the stuff that you are saying. Like, come on, pull yourselves together, man. Jesus Christ. It is a sport, remember. Like, these guys are not professional fighters. Let's get this into your head. Stop speaking and blowing everything up and out of proportion and everybody clickbaiting everybody's names and let's everybody just be happy and let's be supportive of 3D Fight Club rather than trying to slander it and slate it. And listen, the guys, Dougie and Dean are giving some of these guys an opportunity, right? Some of these guys would never have got. Some of these guys wouldn't have dreamt of this opportunity 6 months ago, 10 months ago, a year ago. Bobby Kay, for instance. It's what's happened to his brother that's changed his story. Like Ben probably wouldn't have got into this. But Ben's came out and he's had some good people around the belt. That's how Ben's got into the boxing and stuff as well. Yeah. But there's all this animosity and YouTube wars and hanging that. Every one of you get a fucking grip of yourselves, man. Between your Marvin Herberts, your like Darren G's, like fucking Dick G's, fucking. Why don't you all just meet in a park and all you have a square go? He's fucking. There's actually. I think it's only Marvin that can actually box at them. All the rest of them are just stealers, man. Jesus Christ. Like, come on, what do yourselves, man? Jesus.
Stuart, I can't box, but I'm well known for my chokehold. Everybody knows on the internet the Sparrow's chokehold. You know when I get my left arm around somebody's neck? That's it. It's curtains,
I don't even watch YouTube anyway. Right? You just feel like some of them you just need to get there and just get them in a headlock. Okay, they're like kids, man. Oh, I want to fight again. I'll drive down to Luton and I'll meet you here. Drive down to Camden, I'll meet you there. Like, I'll have my niggers, you get your niggers. Jesus Christ, man. Like, have a word for yourself.
Yeah, but you know the best one is if you haven't got a driving licence, you can't get there. I
know, but Kim, what's going to happen, right? It's going to get to the stage, right? I'm surprised YouTube has done something about this already because some of the magnitude, some of the things that some of these people have been involved in, if you know what I mean. Like some of these people have been involved in some serious crimes.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah.
You would think that the police, Metropolitan Police, especially down in England, because it seems to be most of them down in England that are arguing and fighting with each other. Us Scots can try and keep it nice and calm, until the English come and start. Then it's a different story, But where was I going with that?
It's to do with the travelling, the driving licence, and you say, oh yeah, if they can't get there, well, I don't know why they didn't do something or another.
Aye, like they're all like making up these fake videos and like videos of people getting chased about in motors, and they're not even. They've been on YouTube for years. They're just copying them, clickbaiting or whatever. They put in that like Darren G's name or whatever. Like leave the guy, leave Darren G. He's saying a good thing, like. Choose a life, not a knife. Like, why would they know? Like, I just don't understand it. Like all these podcasters that are, they're out and they're trying to change the narrative of the youth or the mindset of the youth. But they're all at war with each other. That's setting a really good example.
Yeah, but the thing is, but at the end of the day, this thing is just like, you know, when people watch like things like EastEnders or Coronation Street or Emmerdale Farm. YouTube is just like that, and all these people that are on it, they're just like characters. Like it's not a real thing. Like,
okay, but they're all cartoon characters. Half of them, it's a joke. It's like somebody's got to be laughing at. Dean and Dougie must be like that sometimes when they're seeing some of these videos. Like, oh my God, what have we done, man? Ken, these guys are trying to turn this into a good, proper business. Ken, they're wanting to make this. Ken, they're wanting this to grow.
Oh yeah,
and you've got to do spoiling it. Like there's just things that shouldn't have happened, and that it's maybe put a darkener on some of the people maybe turning up to the show and stuff like that. But hopefully it's still going to be a good night.
Be good. It'll be good. Yeah. I think it'll be really good. Like, you know. Yeah, definitely. Like,
definitely. I reckon it'll be. Listen. everybody likes to see a good tear up. This is a wee bit different for boxing, because you're got to see blood and you're got to see gore.
Yeah.
1,000,000%, you're definitely got to see a lot of blood.
Yeah, I've got a question for you, Stuart. Right, I'm too old for all that stuff, so I don't get involved in bare knuckle boxing or anything like that. But if I was to be a cartoon character, like which cartoon character would you call me? Like, you got one you could call me?
Well, since you're pals with Lazar, I would say Penfold.
Oh, yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's good. Oh, thanks for that, James. That's a good one. I like that one.
Right.
Penfold, right? Yeah, I'll have to look into this Penfold a bit more. I've heard the name.
Do you not remember Danger Mouse?
Oh yeah, James, I love Danger Mouse. I love Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse back in the 80s or something like that.
Yeah, I love that. That's a cracker one. That the Penfold. Like, yeah, thanks for that, James.
It's only because see if your hair was black, you would look a wee bit like Lazar, but you'd have to go on a couple of sunbeds. You would need a few sunbeds first or a big tan.
Yeah, he's just up the road, Lazar. He's not too far. Well, a couple of miles, few miles. Yeah.
Yeah, Lazar seems a no bad guy as well, man. He seems a life and soul of he seems like he would be a life and soul of a party, but obviously Ben, obviously what happened with him and Ben shouldn't have happened, but at the same time, I totally agree with like it happening at the same time. Ken, it's maybe not at the press conference or that, but I do believe they deserve the bat in the mouth for speaking about people's misses. But I'm glad that they've got all that behind them, and I believe Ditchy and that, I believe they're all speaking in that again, so that's a good thing as well, and it's that is setting a good example to the younger ones that are watching.
That's it. These things on YouTube, they don't last long, like a couple of a week or a day, and everybody's all happy again.
Yeah.
You know, it's no like all serious sort of thing, like, you know. Yeah, it's quite good. Like. Yeah.
That's easy, man. But well, I just thought I would jump on there just to clear up a wee bit with Donny there.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks a lot for that, Stuart. Yeah,
I don't want him and his missus worrying. So, James, if you're watching, get on the phone to Donny and apologise.
Yeah, he done a message earlier in the chat.
Did you have a few beers last night when I spoke to you?
James did. Did he have?
I spoke to him this morning as well.
Oh, okay. I think he has apologised already to Donny's wife. You know.
I know it. Well, listen, James is James. James just when James sees something or ring James is just tunnel vision.
Oh,
and
yeah.
James is one of them. James just says it how it is.
Yeah, you don't hang up on.
No, there's no hang up for James. James will just tell you how it is.
Yeah, he's done it already. I think. Yeah, he's apologised already. So,
I'm glad about that. That's good.
Yeah, but I was famous for it. Yeah, I'm famous for this thing. Just for information, Stuart, I'm famous for this thing. I never knew what it's called, but it's called the rear naked chokehold. Have you heard of this thing? Like rear naked chokehold?
I thought yours would have been the old Glasgow Kiss. Is that the old chokehold?
Yeah, the Glasgow Kiss. I tell you the truth, that is one of my things as well. Like, but I don't go in for all that stuff. But like when I was younger,
you need to watch because you end up with some teeth mark in your head. Some teeth mark.
Yeah, I think I've got a bit of a thing on my head there. Yeah, but I haven't used it. Yeah. It's all good fun, isn't it? It's all good fun, man.
But that's me got my next job. I need to go on price.
Right.
Got an appointment at 4:15, Jock now. So
thanks
I'll
for
jump
jumping.
I'll jump on a wee bit closer to the fight again, pal. All right.
Yes, please. That's fantastic, man.
No
Anytime that'll be great to hear from you again. Anyway, have a good day. The rest of your day,
you have a good day as well, Jock. Okay.
Yeah, all the best.
No problem.
See
all
you,
the
mate.
best to you. Take it easy, pal. Right.
Bye. See you, mate.
And big up to all the Scottish boys.
Yes. Team Scotland. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Oh, brilliant guy, wasn't he? Brilliant guy. So, Stuart's cleared up a lot of things for us. Donny boy will be fighting on the 19th. Wow. It looks good. So everybody is happy there. I'm happy with hearing that. that news from Stuart Dempsey. Yeah, he gives a lot of good information there. A lot of good information, so that's fantastic. Yeah, he was very good. They like him in the chat. They all like Stuart Dempsey. Peggy, big up Stuart Dempsey. Yeah, he was very good there, he was. Very, very impressed with him, you know. Very impressed with Stuart Dempsey. Fantastic guy. Here's from Kirsty. Stuart has a heart of gold. Fantastic guy, a great friend. James, also. Yeah, there you go. There's my co-host for this evening, Diane Hunter, the fantastic Diane Hunter, the dancing queen. All right, darling. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Yeah, we were out our hair in curls or something. Are we the Geordie girls? We were our hair in curls. Yeah, it's good. So it's looking good there. It's looking good. Yeah, it's looking very good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the curtain down. I'm going to bring the curtain down and then I'll be back for the late show. Woo! 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 Yeah, it's very good today, that one. Very, very good. I think I'll put the guy in it. I'll put Stuart on my heading thing for this when I finish this live, because he's done a good thing there. Let people know he's on the live and they can check out the live. So on that note, I'm going to go now. I'll say good afternoon to the fantastic Diana Hunter, my co-host. See you tonight, darling. See the one and only, the fantastic, tremendous, wonderful, beautiful Peggy. Good afternoon, darling. Mwah, kisses to Peggy. Mwah, kisses to everybody in the chat. The fellas can duck for that one. That was meant for the ladies only. And I will catch you at 7 o'clock tonight. Have a good afternoon, and I'll see you at 7 tonight. Bye.